good day to you, listeners. Have, as in an October festivus occasion, Dr. Marco Botetto with his latest audio text to feature today the Batman of Altair 4. So, as in number theory, Viergroepen for those listening, 4 group, IJK0, I don't know what you call it, IJKL, if you want to get the law. Anyway, today we're going on and on with our series that he has, I'm grateful to have the radio. This is sci-fi, and this is Star Trek Radio, and the year is beyond yesterday, last year. Do you know that the future will come up 1,000 years in the future to reiterate, and yesterday is farther away? For we will come across 1,000 years from today, but yesterday's gone. Anyway, so we're glad to capture this moment today and being in the moment, and Zen, star, stellar occasion people, or non-people living forms. The Enterprise was cruising the Gamma Quadrant number 3. Go. So, here we go. Dr. Marco Botetto.
Okay, we're going to have Kate the robot read this.
The Enterprise was cruising the Gamma Quadrant when they received a hyperspatial communication from Admiral Kai. Admiral Kai directed the crew of the Enterprise to go to Altair 4, where a series of hyperspatial transmissions were detected. In particular, the transmissions came from the 4th planet in the 6-planet stellar system. Hence, the Enterprise's mission is to go to the 4th planet of the Altair stellar system and investigate the source of the hyperspatial transmissions that seem to be both a binary and spoken language form of hyperspatial communications directed to outposts distant from Altair 4.
Okay, now we're going to go to paragraph number 4.
Okay, as a bridge, I'd like to bring to attention the numbers that are important. Gamma, although often associated with other characters in other languages, can represent a 3 place in the character representation of a conformal mapping of languages, psycholinguistics, and homology of languages, say more so, as in space creatures too, based in Eastern European studies of languages and world languages. So that's so important. Hyperspatial goes beyond. And Altair 4, Viergroep 1, 2, 3, 4. That's something. And then in number theories, you might see some interesting numbers. 4th planet, 6th planet stellar system. So it's in the 2/3 mark, which is always pleasant for the artist to give to the viewer of the works. And a stellar system. It's not just a stellar occasion, it's a stellar system tonight, celebrating creativity closer to a universal universe of the creator's works, and somewhere it's void of form. So hyperspatial again, and Altair 4 bringing it on to group 4, checking number theory algebraic 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, as second being most conventional. Adios. On to block 4 of the text.
Okay, we're going to be reading paragraph 4 of the Batman of Altair 4. Here we go.
After the Batman alien finished saying "You're welcome," Captain Eckert stated that they were a member of the Federation of Planets and that each member of the Federation of Planets were willing to join the Federation of Planets. As such, the Altairanians were welcome to also join the Federation of Planets as well. This was all translated by the Enterprise Starship Universal Translator. The Altairian then asked to have the Enterprise open the communications channel with the Altairian Great Leader. Hence, he gave Dr. Jishal Dissel the information to contact the Great Leader. After he finished speaking, the Starship's Universal Translator stopped speaking as well. Within a matter of minutes, the Great Leader was talking through the Enterprise Universal Translator and stating that the Batman of Altair 4 were very interested and willing to join the Federation of Planets. Furthermore, the Great Leader stated that Ikpok's starship the Pingju was to transport Ping Ping to the Federation home planet of the Federation headquarters. As this was being spoken, Ikpok's wrist-based Universal Translator was translating all that was being said to the crew of the Enterprise starship. When the great leader was done speaking, Ekpok then communicated with his starship via his wrist-based communicator and ordered his transporter operator to beam him aboard. Once aboard the Ping-G, he ordered his navigator to follow the Enterprise to the home planet of the Federation and also asked if Ping was aboard already. The response was yes.
Okay, now we're going to go to the last paragraph.
Okay. Exercise left to the student.
Here we go.
Okay.
Hold on a moment.
After the Batman alien finished saying you're welcome, Captain Eckert stated that they were a member of the Federation of Planets and that each member of the Federation of Planets were willing to join the Federation of Planets. As such, the Alteranians were welcome to also join the Federation of Planets as well. This was all translated by the Enterprise Starship Universal Translator. The Altarian then asked to have the Enterprise open the communications channel with the Altarian Great Leader, hence, he gave Dr. Jishaldisel the information to contact the Great Leader. After he finished speaking, the Starship's Universal Translator stopped speaking as well. Within a matter of minutes, the Great Leader was talking through the Enterprise Universal Translator and stating that the Batmen of Altera 4 were very interested and willing to join the Federation of Planets. Furthermore, the Great Leader stated that Ekpok's starship the Ping-G was to transport Ping to the Federation home planet of the Federation headquarters. As this was being spoken, Ekpok's wrist-based universal translator was translating all that was being said to the crew of the Enterprise starship. When the Great Leader was done speaking, Ekpok then communicated with his starship via his wrist-based communicator and ordered his transporter operator to beam him aboard. Once aboard the Ping-G, he ordered his navigator to follow the Enterprise to the home planet of the Federation and also asked if Ping was aboard already. The response was yes.
Okay. Okay, the next...
The Lizard Men of Aldebaran 3, by Dr. Marco Bitetto. The Enterprise was cruising at a normal speed and its crew was relaxing as usual. That was until the starship's sensors detected another object in hyperspace that was on an intercept course with the Enterprise. Just as the Enterprise exited hyperspace and stopped, the alien space probe stopped in front of the Enterprise. The alien probe suddenly started scanning the Enterprise and then sent out a greeting in standard galactic English. The greeting was from the third planet in the Aldebaran stellar system.
Okay, now we're going to paragraph number 4, and then we'll do the last paragraph.
Captain Eckert then asked Azura if he would mind going with him to Earth and present his people's case for membership in the Federation of Planets, and he stated yes as translated by his pen-sized translator in his shirt pocket. Captain Eckert then asked Azura what his coordinates for beaming up to the Enterprise was, and he gave his coordinates. In a matter of minutes, Azura beamed up to the bridge of the Enterprise. The science officer Dr. Manelli Canelli led Azura to his sleeping quarters on board the Enterprise. Dr. Manelli Canelli then returned to the bridge of the Enterprise and her workstation.
Okay, now we read the last paragraph.
Captain Eckert ordered his helmsman to vector a course to Earth at 150 times the speed of light. In about 1 week, the Enterprise was orbiting Earth. Captain Eckert led Azura to the transporter room and beamed down to the Federation conference room with Azura. In a matter of minutes, both Captain Eckert and Azura materialized outside the open doors of the conference room. They then walked into the conference room and Azura was welcomed by all the members of the Federation Committee. He then went to a chair and sat down and the discussions commenced. An hour later, the Federation High Council agreed to admit the Lizard Men to the Federation of Planets. Ambassador 13531 of the Roboman agreed to allow Azura to stay with them in the old Vulcan embassy until the Lizard Men embassy was completed. Azura then spoke a few words that his pen-sized shirt pocket universal translator translated to thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Very, very refreshing.
Now
I'd like to see
let's read the Reptile Men of Sirius. We go with the first paragraph and then the last paragraph.
The Reptile Men of Cyrus, by Dr. Marco Bitetto. The Enterprise was cruising the Cyrus stellar system when suddenly they were met by a battle cruiser of the Reptile Men. The cruiser was armed and ready for combat with any starship that entered the Cyrus stellar system. Its captain Bontronicus was ordered to stop any starship that entered the Cyrus stellar system dead in its tracks.
Now we read the last paragraph.
Go.
To this end, the Enterprise was stopped, but untouched by any of the weapons of the combat starship. Just as suddenly as Captain Eckert was stopped by this battle starship, he issued orders to his communications officer to hail this battle starship. She then did as he ordered, and an image of a reptile man speaking standard galactic English was visible. The reptile man introduced himself as Captain Bontronicus and stated that no starship was permitted to enter the stellar system his starship was sent to protect. Captain Eckert then informed Captain Bontronicus that they were on a peaceful mission and also that they were a member of the Federation of Planets. The reptile captain stated that he had to contact the supreme leader of his people for more information as to what to do. Captain Eckert then said, "That's okay," and he will be waiting for a return communication as to the verdict of what they would do. With that, the communications channels abruptly closed. 5 minutes later, the Supreme Leader's voice could be heard coming from the surface of the planet, and it asked Captain Eckert if they were asking if the Reptile Men would be willing to join the Federation of Planets, and Captain Eckert said, "Yes." Then the Reptile Supreme Leader stated that they were very willing and eager to join the Federation of Planets. He then went on to say that it would be good if such an arrangement could be done from the Cyrus stellar system itself, and Captain Eckert said it could. Hence, it was arranged that Admiral Kai would set up an interstellar council meeting with the representative of the Reptile Men being present by hyperspatial radio transmission. The representative of the Reptile Men that was present by radio transmission was none other than the Supreme Leader of the Reptile Men himself. After about an hour, it was decided that the Reptile Men should be admitted to the Federation of Planets and that a representative of the Federation would be setting up an embassy on the home world of the Reptile Men. In exchange, the Reptile Men would be sending an ambassador to Earth, and the ambassador would be Wang Fu, and she would be temporarily staying in the embassy of the Roboman until the Reptile Men embassy was completed. With this, Captain Eckert was ordered to allow one of his crew to temporarily act as the Federation's ambassador on the Reptile Men's home planet. He selected Wang Shi and had her beam over to the battle starship of the Reptile Men to be transported to the home world of the Reptile Men. With this done, this was another successfully completed mission.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Now we have the Insectmen of Insignis 5, and we'll read the first and last paragraph.
The Insect Men of INGNUS 5, by Dr. Marco Bitetto. In a somewhat typical time, the Enterprise was cruising along at roughly 75 times the speed of light. When it was in the direct path of an alien space probe that was on its way to Earth, Captain Eckert then gave the order for the navigator to slow the Enterprise to a stop, so they could investigate the alien space probe more closely. As they stopped, so did the alien space probe stop right in front of the Enterprise. The alien space probe then began to do a full sensor sweep of the Enterprise. At the same time, it also communicated with the crew of the Enterprise in standard galactic English. It informed them that it was from the 5th planet in the interstellar system and was sent by the Insect Men to search out for signs of other intelligent life forms.
Okay, now we're doing the last paragraph.
Then when the Enterprise began to continue to the INUS 5 system, the alien probe left its way and allowed it to continue on. It was unimpeded. Within a matter of minutes, the Enterprise was in a parking orbit around the planet of INUS 5, and it noticed numerous orbiting satellites, but no orbiting starships. Seeing this, Captain Eckert ordered the communications officer to open up a communications link with the ground-based spaceport. She did as the captain ordered, and in a minute an image of an insect being appeared on the central view screen. Its universal translator was translating its pheromonic chemically based language into standard galactic English. It asked Captain Eckert who they were and what their mission was, to which the captain explained that their primary mission was to search our other intelligent life and ask if they wanted to join the Federation of Planets. The insect being then said that it had to defer to the head of the insect men for the answer as to whether or not they wanted to join the Federation of Planets. So, in about 5 minutes, the captain of the Enterprise was talking to the leader of the insect men, and the leader said that they were willing to join the Federation of Planets without a doubt. The leader, Zanzu, asked if possible to have the meeting occur via hyperspatial communications link with those in charge of the Federation, and Captain Eckert said that he would try. While Captain Eckert was talking to Zanzu, he also had his communications officer contact the Federation head Admiral Kai and set up a meeting of the Federation Council. Within an hour, Zanzu was communicating with the other members of the Federation Council, and the verdict was unanimous that the insect men should become a member of the Federation of Planets. Zanzu then assigned Minzu as the ambassador of the insect men, and she prepared to be on board the Enterprise and go with the Enterprise to Earth. She was also told that she would be staying in the Vulcan embassy until their embassy was finished being built. Hence, she beamed up to the Enterprise and was set to go on her way to Earth for her assignment.
Okay. Now, what do you think of the 4 stories of Star Trek?
Hello and greetings, and as you say, shalom, as in coming and going in a warp time space, event horizon. Horizon time exists, event to moment to event, and in the moment you have the moment in between 2 events. Well, here we have 4 wonderful works of events that describe and set the mood and the feeling and the communication in universal form that leads to extension groups from Babylon that had fallen to regroup. Progress is being made. You have to go north and somewhat west, not too far. Oh no, wait, that's Seattle. Okay, but Satellite Seattle, that's the new one. Ranch and Rave. So we're very happy to bring this to you, and do see, look for the conformity and the non-conformity, and everything in between. Black and white, the world is created for you, and ashes of dust, and in the middle, silver grace. May your vision be clear, lucid, and illuminating on this road of finding your right momenthood. That's all I have. T.E. McCormick, M.A., member of Mensa, the International IQ Society, oldest on Earth. Wait till you get to outside of Earth.